So tonight is the night of the supermoon, full moon, and it's been a little over a month since I moved into my house, and I still haven't done a full blessing and cleansing of this space. I've done a lot of physical cleansing of this space, but energetic cleansing I haven't had time. Well, I've had the time, but I haven't had the inclination to do, and I felt like I needed to live in the space and get to know the spirit of the house a little bit before I did a cleansing and a blessing. And tonight just feels like the right night to do that. I'm not going to take you through my entire process because it's very personal. It's personal between me and this house and the spirit of this house. It's a dog, a baby boy. And one of the first things I'm going to do in this process, and what I've been doing in my journal, is set an intention for my time here in this home. And there's also a little bit of a thunderstorm brewing outside, so there may be some thunder, maybe even some lightning as I work through this tonight. And again, a lot of it's very personal to me, so I'm not going to share it publicly. But what I will share is the general overarching feeling and energy that I want this home, this space, my life here to encompass while I'm here. And that is a feeling of peace, love, creativity, so many adjectives, and health and happiness for all beings that are in this home. And I want to welcome that energy in. I also want to continue to harbor and encourage a feeling of gratitude for this space, for this home, for all the owners and occupants of this home leading up to my being here, from 150 years ago to today, or 130 some years ago to today. So I'll kind of explain the process a little bit that I'm going to go through, and it may change. And again, I'm not going to take you through every minute of it because I want to be able to pay attention and commune with the energy of this house and not be distracted by filming and talking and explaining. But I did want to bring you along just a little bit to what I'm doing here. And so, as you see, I have my metal singing bowls out. I do have my crystal bowls behind me, and a drum and things, and I may or may not use them as spirit leads me and energy leads me. But singing bowls in general are very good because they not only clear space, but they also invite in the good energy, the spirit that you want to have there. So they're kind of they kind of do a little bit of both. And so I love using singing bowls to clear space and to bless. And my animals seem to love when I get my bowls out and play my bowls and work with them. Lilith is just off camera, enjoying the energy that I'm creating here. So I'm going to light some candles. I have a little bit of sage burning here. I think it's almost out. So I'm going to do a little combination of a sound blessing and a sound clearing and a smoke clearing of the space. And I'm going to start with sage. As far as the plants that I'm going to burn, I'm going to start with this white sage because I have it, and it's ethically sourced. And it's one of the best herbs you can use for this purpose. And then I will probably follow up with either Palo Santo, cedar, or sweetgrass. I'm not sure. Again, I'm going to let the house tell me what it wants. Sweetgrass feels really right. Being here in the South, it feels like the right thing. But again, I'm going to listen to the house and the spirits in the house. And when I spirits in the house, I don't mean that this house is haunted and it has ghosts. It might. I haven't met them yet. But I mean, each place, every place, has a spirit. Every tree, every plant, every rock. This is what I believe. This is how I practice. But homes, especially homes as old as this one, with as many people who have crossed that threshold and sat in this room and shared meals and slept here and laughed and cried and mourned. I mean, there's a possibility, there's a very strong possibility that where I'm sitting right now may have been a funeral space at some point. I don't know, but it's possible. So a lot of energy is within the walls of a home, any building, really. And it has a spirit, and of course my Celtic heritage and my Celtic studies also, teach about other energies and spirits and beings. They could be here too. And I want to acknowledge them, ask them to welcome me, express my gratitude for protecting this home so that it could become my home someday, and to ask them politely to continue to protect this house and all of its inhabitants. So that is what I'm going to do tonight. So I'm going to let the camera play for a minute because I'm going to play my bowls to kind of help me center and help me ground. I haven't had my bowls out since I moved in, so I thought I could share that with you. I don't share a lot of my sound work. I haven't been doing a lot of my sound work personally in the last few minutes. So I'm going to do that. So please enjoy. Thank you.
something else that I'm going to use in my cleansing blessing ritual tonight. This is moon water. Right after I moved in, there was a full moon, so I filled this jar with water and put it out on my porch and made moon water. And now tonight is another full moon. And I'm going to use it to bless the house.